Nelson in that last round.
Why am I not throwing? Why am I not throwing my jam? I'm so sick. Why am I not throwing my jam?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Talk about Nelson in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Right, war with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like.
God. He just did me worse. I uppercutted him, jab.
Another one, again. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Going out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know it.
talk about Nelson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Talk about Nelson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad, big round. Now relax.
Dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, they don't come back. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, so apparent, I'm fully prepared, fully activated.
out Rocco in that last round. He's been knocked down. Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go.
This bout is
all the talk. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Catch and shoot. He missed with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Insane action. Not many people can say they've knocked out Roy Jones Jr., but Matt Granelli has already done it once. That was back in Moscow in 2015.
Hands on Matt Granelli. I know this, man. We should have fought. We were close. Almost happened. And Roy Jones Jr., this man, in his day, was the best. He was the Don. He was the GOAT. He was the man. But now timing is everything. Matt Granelli, a heart of the lion. He can punch. He's got leverage. He's tall. He's rangy. How does he make the weight? It's ridiculous. Roy Jones Jr., will he be able to just pull back, turn back time for just this fight? They fought before. Matt Granelli had his number, knew exactly what to do. Can this fight go a little longer? We don't know, but Jones, he's a warrior.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This fight has a real good flow to it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Matt Granelli in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, you know, I've been in...
Here's the bell for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That jab gets blocked. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent and laid out there.
Matt Granelli got caught. Now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. Can't score with that hook again. It's bombs away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Granelli in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. Let's get it started in round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He blocks the jab. Macaronelli. Oh, and the Big Mac is down. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Macaronelli in that last round. So it's planned. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Let's see if they go to the body. Nice defense on that right hook. Johnny, take a look at this action. Macaronelli might go down here. And Enzo wilts down to the canvas. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even with love.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
But if you kick his corner, look to the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They exchange punches. Blocks that left hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Not good news from Enzo. Couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. When can you miss it? Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You okay?
Let's talk about Macaronelli in that left. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Didn't land that jab. How about that time counter shot? That jab doesn't score. Macaronelli got caught. And down watch it again one more time. Appreciate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you still want to stop.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Macronelli. And that'll do it as Macronelli goes down. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1,